What is going on, everybody? Welcome back once again to the channel. So today's horror film that we're going to check out is titled Man on a Train. This is by Mini Nightmares Official. If you guys want to check this out on your own, I'm going to leave the original video linked down below this video and you guys can check it out on your own time. Otherwise, you guys can stick around and watch me react to this. And of course, as always, I will give you guys my thoughts right after the film. So this one here I have heard of and I have seen like a couple of seconds of it. Specifically a reaction. I don't remember if it was on a YouTube short or if it was on a TikTok, but I have seen somebody reacting to this and my goodness, they looked freaked out and it was actually hilarious the way they were getting scared, based off the content that I saw, or at least the seconds that I saw. And I can see that there was only two people in there and one of them was acting very strange. So it's not completely new to me. I know what to expect somewhat, but I haven't seen the entire thing. So I don't know how it all plays out. But I'm very excited. I'm very excited, regardless, as I've seen a couple seconds before, I'm still excited to check this out. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this. But before I do, you guys, if you have not subscribed, those of you who are watching, some of you who are watching the videos are not subscribed. So if you please hit that subscribe button down below, I would really appreciate that. And it also really helps the channel out. Also hit that bell notification once you do that. So that you can be notified every time I upload a video. And also, don't forget to comment if you have any suggestions or any thoughts about the film, or share the channel as well. Let them know we're doing reactions here and as well as speed art. Or if you really like art or time-lapse art, this is also one of the channels for you, all right? So anyway, you guys, let's go ahead and jump into this. And of course, let's get scared. Why does it look like it's recorded? Like somebody else recorded it.
I know, but I was in this like stupid thing of being like scared of him just not wanting to shoot me. Like obviously I needed to know it would job forever. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but then okay, so how long was it?
What? I just need to like go through it because I honestly it was like all a bit of a blur actually. So it was like in front of the camera and everything's fine, right? Like we're shooting and like he's like, being really positive. It was getting a bit weird, some of the positions, but I was like, whatever. And he was like,
Positions.
and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll walk around the back of the, So yeah, then he wanted me to look at the pictures. So I went round to his side of the camera and it was so weird. Like he just so slowly put his hand around my back.
Why didn't you call me?
Well, obviously I wasn't
Yeah,
going to
like
call
I
him because
remember, I met
this
over
is the
that
problem.
training
This is
week.
what I'm having in my head.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
I was
It's
flying
like,
around like for the
I
whole
should have
weekend.
obviously done something. I should have stopped.
So like,
it.
park up there for a second,
I
okay?
needed
Cut forward 2 months
the
later.
shoot. Like,
Do you remember that girl,
so
Jane?
Whose
Whose number I was trying to get off
Am I
you?
wrong? No, it wasn't wrong. Like I obviously.
Yeah.
Of course you're not wrong.
Yeah, before you were just
I
training,
don't
before
know.
you gave me, right? So okay, I sent her a message. Grand.
I just feel like
We'll go for a few
silly.
drinks,
I feel
right?
silly,
Now,
that's
we're
all I
having a
feel
drink. She's
like.
asking me, like, where do you work? I said, I work in Casay's. And she says, no way. I was chatting to a guy like 2 weeks ago who said he worked for Casay's. I was like, okay, interesting, yes.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I saw that. All the seat crackling, you hear that? Jesus. Where'd everybody go? Oh my god! Oh my gosh! So I think my mic's too close to me. I gotta back that up a little bit. Oh my gosh. Oh. Girl, get up out of that seat and go. Go, get out of there. Still processing everything. I think this is where I saw the clip. Oh my god, yes. Oh my gosh. Yep, this is where I saw it. I remember now. He's peeking through the seats there. Jesus. He's there. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was good. Yo, the movements were creeping me out so bad. Oh my goodness. Alright, y'all, there you have it. That was Man on a Train. So, like I said in the beginning, I have seen this, a couple of seconds of this film before, so I was kind of like waiting for that clip too. And I was like, alright, I've seen that part. So, but the way that it was building up, and it was very, very short, but the way it got, like, slowly got to this creepy man, eventually just, like, what is it called? Stalking this woman from a distance and then eventually getting closer. The way that was building up was very, very good. I love the way that the conversations were just kind of in the background. There was no reason for us as viewers or even that character to get freaked out or scared or anything, right? No paranoia at all. She was just having a regular day and sitting on the train and then just staring at other people, right? Like what you do in real life. But as this woman is looking away, you know, we can see her staring at the conversation with the young ladies, you know, talking about, like, looks like the two young ladies or the one that's talking is talking about a photo shoot. And then the other man is just having looks like a business conversation or something. When this woman looks towards the window, you can hear that the sound around her, like the conversations, begin to slowly fade away. And as this happens, she becomes like concerned, like where did all the noise go? So this obviously catches her attention. She looks back to where the women were at, and they're no longer there. The man on the phone that was on the phone is no longer there either. And now this woman finds herself in this train filled with absolutely no soul, no person in there, except for one. And this is a person that was not there previously. So as she notices, you know, she looks down further down the aisle, and in these seats out in the distance, there's this creepy man just staring at her. And as she looks away and looks back at him, you know, this is previous to, like, this is relatable to a lot of films I've seen where you look away, the figure gets closer. You know, looking back to, what was it called? Beyond, or The Other Side of the Box, right? Same thing, right? Almost happening where the man stared away and this demon or this threat was getting closer as they looked away. So it's the same thing here. This woman looks away, and when she looks back, the man just keeps getting closer and closer. And it wasn't so much his look that was scary, but his movement. Very unnatural, you know, very, again, uncanny valley. I've mentioned this in the previous film, but very much like that, where it was not human, but it seemed like it was, you know? So the way it was moving and staring at her directly just give me the creeps. Like, it made me shiver. I was like, oh my gosh, this woman, I'm like, you need to go. You need to get out of that seat. But I think the fear was paralyzing her, or, I mean, the concern or the curiosity, just so many things were probably going through her head that she couldn't, you know, think about leaving. She was just kind of like, oh my God, what's going to happen, you know? At some point, he's gone, right? And now, like, she's just like sitting there. I mean, in a way, she understands that he's getting closer, and you can see her eyes starting to tear up as well. So she's beginning to feel fear, right? And then now all of a sudden, I think the last time she sees him is between the seats, right? Like right straight ahead from her, almost where this man on the phone was sitting. He's just staring at her, and you see this close up, you know, the shadow under his eyes, this large, really strong, defined forehead, making him look super creepy, super unnatural, making him look like a humanoid type of thing, you know? I mean, it was just so well done. This man's like face reactions and body movements were spot on for horror, for unnatural movements, you know? So we see that this woman eventually just, you know, kind of goes back to her seat, and then at that point you see tears in her eyes. In a way, she knows that, well, you know, she's a goner, right? She's going to be attacked by this person, and she looks to the window, almost as if like taking one last look at the world, you know, before she goes. I know I'm like making this sound so dramatic, but I feel like almost like that's what she was trying to symbolize or express. And she takes one last look out the window, outside, almost like if wishing she was away from that train, like out of that train, and she was outside somewhere and not trapped with this creepy man. She looks outside, and now on the reflection of the window, she sees the man slowly emerging from the other side of the seats, like towards her seat, like right behind her. And I mean, the sound that was building up to as he was approaching her close, like this sound that was building up, very spot on, very good. I love it. And I actually thought that it was anxiety inducing at that point where I was just like, clenching my fist like this. And I mean, I was getting creeped out, completely creeped out. Looking back, I wish I hadn't seen this clip before, or at least like those 10 seconds or so that I saw. I wanted to just be completely new to this, but of course sometimes we see certain clips of horror films from other reactions on shorts and all of that, so it's something we can't avoid, right? But I've seen this before, and I mean it still left me interested to watch the rest, so I'm glad that this was a recommendation and I finally got a chance to check out the whole thing and as well do a reaction for you guys. So thank you guys for watching this with me. I hope you guys had a great time. I hope you guys had fun watching this and you got scared as well. I think I did. I got scared on this one. This one did definitely creep me out, and it was worth the watch even though it was under 5 minutes. Straight to the point, very effective. Thank you guys so much for watching this with me, and I hope you all have a very safe and very beautiful day or a good night whenever you're watching this. Take care of yourselves. Peace.